Hi guys, welcome to another video.
Because it's still summer and we are in Spain, we thought it would be a good idea to share some advice which will make your rides more enjoyable and more comfortable this time of year. Please keep in mind we are not medical professionals and we're just sharing advice that we found helpful and that we used on our rides and made our day better.
For those suffering from any health-related conditions that can be worsened by heat, such as heart-related issues, cycling in hot weather is not recommended in general.
If your schedule allows it, it's recommended to cycle during the early hours of the morning or late hours of the afternoon. This is one of the easiest to implement recommendations because it doesn't have any costs or specific efforts associated with it. At noon, in the middle of the day, the sun is stronger and shines directly from above, being reflected from the asphalt and other surfaces. This amplifies the sensation of heat. That's why it's recommended to cycle earlier or later in the day and avoid the afternoon when the sun rays are stronger.
Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Hydration should start before the bike ride and continue after the bike ride has finished. Make sure you drink water constantly and don't just wait until you feel thirsty. You would probably also notice that your body is needing more water, so make sure you drink as much as necessary. We recommend using an insulated water bottle, like this one, or a white one. You can also add ice to your water or put the bottles in the fridge the night before. This way you will have cool water for longer. To be honest, we didn't notice much of a difference when using an insulated water bottle, but just keep in mind you have this option.
Adding to Paula's advice on hydration, it's also important to note that when cycling in heat, your body also eliminates electrolytes such as salt, potassium, magnesium, so it's important to replenish these. You can just simply add standard salt to your water, or you can buy hydration powders like this one, or hydration capsules. These are also added to your water. Bear in mind that when choosing these, they might contain a lot of artificial flavors or additives, so be picky when buying them. You can also use mineral-enriched formulas such as Celtic salt or black Himalayan salt, but note that the taste might not be amazing, or the smell, due to the sulfur content. If taste is not amazing, you can simply add some lemon to the water, and this will make it less acidic and alkaline and healthier in general.
Apply sunscreen. Especially if you are riding between 11 am and 6 pm, using sunscreen is extremely important, not just to prevent funny tan lines, but also to prevent skin cancer. Studies show that having 5 or more sunburns can double a person's chance of getting melanoma. Using sunscreen is the best way to prevent it. Pro tip, it's good to use a sunscreen that's not sticky because you don't want all the flies from the road to stick to you.
Take breaks in the shade and take more breaks in general. This will bring your heart rate back to normal and keep you safe from exhaustion. If you're in a city, you can use buildings, bridges, or other structures to take shelter from the sun. If you're out in the open, trees and fences are great. This is a great opportunity to reapply sunscreen and rehydrate. Although it's an obvious one, you'd be surprised how many times we forgot to do it. So remember that.
Use white or light colored clothing, like this. Also, make sure your helmet and shoes are properly ventilated, like our helmets are. Overheating can slow you down and it can become quite dangerous. Take it from someone who tried riding in leather trainers. Yes, you heard it right, leather trainers. I simply wanted to throw the shoes away and ride back home barefoot. Don't make the same mistakes.
Protect your eyes and your eyesight. Although this is quite an obvious one and you should use them anyway, make sure you use sunglasses, especially when the weather is very sunny. They protect your eyes against UV rays, and you have polarized variants that also protect your eyes from glare and reflected rays. Also, since we're on the topic of eyesight, if your eyes get very dry, you can use eye drops. Paula uses these all the time because she has contact lenses, so she can't live without it for very long.
If possible, try carrying a disinfectant spray with you. especially on long rides when you don't have access to a shower right away. Having sweat on your skin for too long can cause all kinds of skin-related issues. I recommend using hypochlorous acid spray, and this is a tiny one that you can just take with you. It's safe and effective. It's even safe for babies. Simply spray it wherever you need it, in areas such as your face, chest, or maybe your legs, and you should be good to go until you arrive home and can take a proper shower. While we are on the same topic, to prevent irritation, especially the one caused by the saddle, simply apply an anti-chafing cream or a diaper rash cream like this one here before you leave your house. The zinc oxide component in this cream will form a protective barrier on your skin, which should keep your skin safe and happy.
If the area in which you're cycling allows it, choose a location with more trees and greenery, such as a natural park or a forest. Studies show that these areas are on average 3 degrees cooler than built-up urban areas, which are dry and sunny most of the time. Areas with lots of trees are also more humid and cool. This is a win-win.
Don't carry unnecessary stuff. It might seem like a good idea, or you might think that you will need all the stuff, but most probably you won't. And all these things you're carrying will soon become a burden, especially if you're riding in heat. So only take what's necessary with you, and while we are on that topic, please never leave your puncture repair kit at home. And again, trust us on this one.
Don't forget to take it easy in general, and if your local geography allows it, and unless you need gradients to train for something, ride at a lower, steadier pace and ride on flat terrain if possible. Avoid extreme efforts such as high-intensity interval training unless you're training for some kind of event. Exhaustion is more dangerous in hot weather, so avoid it unless you really need to push hard. Don't forget to listen to your body and stay safe.
It's better to have cold foods and snacks if possible, because they will not intensify the sensation of heat. You can try things like smoothies, sandwiches, salads. If you are in Spain, this should be easy because you can find sandwiches, or bocadillo as they call it, at absolutely any cafe or bar anywhere you are. And also, on the topic of Spain, you can try gazpacho, and of course, if you're not someone like Sebastian who cannot stand it, if you like it, please try it because it will actually help with cooling down.
Lubricate mechanical parts more frequently. The lube on your bike's moving parts, such as your chain or the springs in your derailleur, will wear out more quickly in hotter weather. This is partly due to reduced viscosity. Hot weather usually involves more dust and drier air in general. This means that if you're using the incorrect type of lube, such as a wet lube in dry weather, all the dirt from the road will stick to your moving parts, and you don't want that. For example, in hot weather, I use Clean Ride, which is a waxed base lube. It's made by White Lightning. I'm not sponsored by them to mention this. I just found it to be one of the best lubes I used, and I've used quite a few brands over the years. So lubricate mechanical parts more frequently and use the correct type of lube according to the weather.
Make sure you listen to him. He's the one taking care of all our bikes and replacing all components, so he knows what he's talking about.
Thank you for watching, and don't forget to implement our recommendations for safe and comfortable summer cycling.
If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like, and please subscribe to our channel so you will not miss any of our future videos. Bye!
Thank you.